So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him. And now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lovely pass, but can he... And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Raul.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. That's a sharp pass.
That was lovely, that.
Dembele in acres of space out wide. Oh, great leap! It's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aims beyond the defence. And this is Drogba. And he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now that's well seen too. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Raul. He's got away. It's Raul! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Kadiolu gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries a shot! And that has fizzed wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Stood up well to him there.
There will be 3 minutes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Kimmich. Juve. That is a little undercooked. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that pass just didn't quite work. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a cute ball. Can he finish? And a neat finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is
Shapes to shoot!
can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That's a little off target. Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the...
It's roll! Oh, nearly. Juve looking to play him in. Akanji cuts out the pass. That's an imaginative pass. No way through. Azar. Konate calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi, and he's got away from it. Can he finish? It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Konyaspor with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking for options for movement. Messi!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Drogba. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Kajolu. He is through here. And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. Akanji cuts it out. He's picked his way through. Well timed, excellent interception.
Konyaspor nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away?
2 added minutes
Nice looking
has
ball.
been indicated.
This ended up in no man's land. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time. And that is as far as it goes. Konyaspor have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.